Blue sky, an evening of May month in Copenhagen. Very nice weather, clean roads, fresh air. And I see this very attractive woman wearing a party gown, stilettos, look decked up for a party, but not in a car, not in a taxi. She was riding a bicycle. Bicycle to party. Oslo, morning traffic. Oslo is a hilly town, few roads to enter into downtown, lot of cars lined up to get to office. And I see in the lane, the bus lane and the taxi lane, which is kept as also emergency lane, I see cars sweeping by. Green number plate. Wow, electric cars are allowed to run in bus and taxi lane to encourage people to move to electric. We are from India, living in Europe for some time, kids studying in the schools there. My son challenges me on segregation of waste. Why am I not segregating plastic with organic, with metal, so that it can be recycled in a good way? And I talk to him and I ask him, where did you learn all of this? He is challenging me on many of the general awareness topics. I say, wow, when we studied, all of these topics were to be studied for exam, get marks. And then here he is, he's applying those onto his own world. Where is this coming from? Some of these experiences, some of these events shocked me, knocked me in my head, and I got some ideas. I got some ideas about how EV is going to evolve and how it's going to impact the goal of sustainable planet. How education of our students, where Three Idiots had already happened and had a very, very nice impact of that, as I'm also an engineer. And my son is, showing me the Three Idiot in real life. And I say, what can I do about it? I am in a job, a very nice job, have a very nice house, expat assignments, Paris, Copenhagen, Oslo, MNC, weekends are set. You can plan your weekends, boat, skiing, whatnot. But there's always been something inside that I wanted to do of my own. I wanted to leave a mark, a legacy of my own. How do I leave a job and do something of my own? The idea from these events got created where my vision or dream got clarity that I needed to do something of my own. The fear of losing out, the fear of having all this, settled life and moving to uncertainty where I need to build something from scratch was not easy to overcome. I remembered my mother, who's no more, always used to say, Santoshi Sada Sukhi. Satisfaction gives happiness. And my father always used to say, Suno sabki, karo man ki. Take opinions, but form your own. Take your own decision. And with all these the value system and the ideas, decided to quit corporate, build my own school. So here I was at the age of 50, where my batchmates or friends or my colleagues or same level people were planning for their retirement. They were planning to settle down, while I was selling my property, unsettling myself to build a school and to get into business with my own resources. And that's the topic. There is no age limit to change. I believe if you are passionate, if you are hardworking, and if you are having conviction for your idea and going about it positively, you can make that change happen. We built a school, which is a school with a difference. It's a digital school in very close to New Delhi in Hapur. The school is aimed at building future leaders who are aware of the global issues, including the sustainable planet for sure. I believe we are doing our bit there to build the sustainable planet and the leaders of this planet for future. When you want to bring impact to your society or communities, you don't stop. So we wanted to bring this school also to challenge the education level in the small town. And we have seen that bringing a lot of activities, the learnings that we had, the exposure that we had with international other schools, we've seen the other schools in the region are starting to follow a lot of the things that we do. And we really like it. It's a bit of a competition, but we really like it that the overall education level and the standard of things that the schools do is going up. We haven't stopped there. My dream on EV, which was a big inspiration, and I'm a big fan of EV, I wanted to do something with it and found an opportunity to join a startup which was doing EV, not electric two-wheelers, not electric three-wheelers or cars, but electric tractors, electric and self-drive tractors. So I'm now engaged building that startup to make the difference to the sustainable planet. And I'm very happy as I talk, where the pollution level in the NCR region, the AQI, we all know about it. We are working on eliminating the root cause of big part of it, which is the parali burning or the paddy waste burning that happens between September and November. A lot of the contractors who are picking up this paddy waste and taking it to biofuel mass plants, they are talking to us. It's a green initiative. They have access to a lot of green funds, and our electric tractor can really help them make it in a very carbon neutral or carbon negative manner. So I'm very glad that I am in this space with my passion on EVs and on the sustainable planet, being able to contribute at the age where maybe it was very difficult to take these decisions. There is a lot, as I experience this ecosystem, there is a lot more that can be done. And I'm sure there'll be many more ideas and avenues which are going to come. And I would want to jump on those and keep on unsettling myself and keep on embracing those change. And I call upon all those individuals who've had a dream, who've had a thought, who've had an idea, but then they have not been able to come out of that system because of the fears. I would urge them to take the plunge. You need to plan. You don't jump on it just like that. You need to do the hard work. You need to be ready to burn the midnight oil. But yes, it's doable, and that's my call to all of you. Thank you very much.